Hey folks, Chris with Night of Living Card Games. Back again, more random Marvel champions. I really do need to get the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. box out and run through a full campaign and get that recorded. But it is a busy, last week was busy, this week is busy, next week is busy. It's kind of busy around our household right now, so I am just doing some random games. So for this one, I'm pulling out the randomness everywhere. Villain and counter set, difficulty, hero, and aspect. So let's see what we get. All right, villain. We get Unus. Counter set, Sci-Fi. Difficulty, standard one. And I'm going, I just did Captain Marvel, so I am going to cheat and I am going to choose another hero. Ooh, Gamora. Haven't played her in a long time. And our aspect is Justice. All right, so let's find our deck first. I'm going to do my standard when I'm doing the random thing. I am going to sort by number of likes, and I'm going to take one within the last calendar year. Which, no, this one just misses out on it. All right, so what if we use 100% of Gamora's ability by SDX? Clear side schemes, momentum shifts, multitasking, true grit. Sure. All right, so again, Unus with Sci-Fi. Load a scenario. Alphabetical. Unus. Standard one. Let me choose alphabetical. Where is Sci-Fi? And load a Marvel CDB. All right, let's tighten this up a little bit. That looks a little better. Okay, so Unus, reveal gene. Gene pool is, there's 4 on it. We are not in expert mode, so... Right, just step 1, keep adding a gene pool. Alright, what do I got? I got a build support. What is this card? Cross counter. Why are you not? That's interesting. What is cross counter? Cross counter is one of her basic moves, right? Yeah, that's weird that it doesn't have the image for it. Alright, well, alright, let's see here. Look at all cards. Should be 2 of them, right? Yeah, for whatever reason, it doesn't have the artwork to cross counter. So I will have to remember what cross counter is. Take any damage, prevent 3 of that damage. Okay. Oh, yeah. That was a very good card. Okay, so... I don't need momentum shift. I will get rid of cross counter for right now. I'm going to get rid of decisive blow too. So then 1, 2, and 3. All my resources. Nice. All right. So my turn. Look at the top card of your deck. If it's an attack or thwart event, draw it. It is a thwart event. All right, we're going to get ourselves up. Let us overpay for everything. Let's put a build support out. We are going to get a Keen Instinct out. We are going to remove 1 threat from a scheme. Let's do it from here. And because it is a thwart event, I get to do my precision, so deal a damage. The tough is gone. Now we will do the acrobatic move, deal 2 damage, 1, 2. And we'll do our finesse. We'll take it from you. And we're going to thwart 2 off a build support. So I get to go get a support with a cost of 3 or less and put it into play. I think it's going to be the Quinn Carrier because it looks like that's the whole point of this one. The only reason to include Quinn Carrier is to cheat it out with build support. So let us move that to the victory display. And we are going to be done. All right, so we're going to get 1 on the main and 1 on Gene Pool. He comes to attack for 2. I am just going to take it. So 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And he attacks me. Ooh. I guess I'm going to defend. 2, 3. I defend for 2, so I take 1. Alright, well, let's get a skilled investigator down. Let's get a superpower training down, I guess. We'll do Keen Instinct and Quinn Carrier to play Decisive Blow. Deal 4 damage to an enemy. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have not played a thwart event. I think I got to flip down. And I am not going to do the attacker thwart because that is that. All right. Oh, here's my cross counter. All right, so 1 on there. He is scheming for 1 star. Place 2 threat on Gene Pool, so just 1. And we get an encounter card, which is Infinite Soldier. Gains Quick Strike, but I am an alter ego. It gains Surge because of that last card. Ugh. Really? Unus activates. So he also gets a tough and heal 3 damage. So let's do that first. Tough. Okay. And he schemes for 1, 2. Well, that kind of stunk. Okay. Unfortunately, well, let me look at the top card of my deck. It is not an attack event, which is what I really wanted. Okay. I am going to recover for 3. I'm going to flip up. I'm going to use energy to pay for a forward momentum. So remove 3 threat from a scheme. 1, 2, 3. Okay, identity-specific upgrade and put it into... Or hang on a second. Oh, I take that back. I would not have used energy. I would have used Gamora's sword and Keen Instinct, because that puts it into my... hang on a second. Because that is identity-specific upgrade. Upgrade, yep. So victory pile, and you come out with my sword. Oh, I paid for that. Oh, man. So cross counter, cost 1, prevent 3 of that damage, deal 1 damage to an enemy, remove 1 threat from a scheme. Okay. Well, this stinks, honestly, because... this is going to be very painful. All right, well... oh, I did get to draw a card from that, so let's see here. So instead of doing that, when I defeated that one, I would have been able to draw a card. So let us use energy to get Nebula out and search for an attack or thwart event. Okay. All right. I can deal with that. So that's heal 2 damage, do 2 damage. That is do 2 damage. No. That's gonna be no good for me, so I guess that's my thwart. I want my attack events, but they're all in my discard pile, so because it is, yeah, it is search your deck. All right, well, I guess I will grab that one. Okay, so we are going to use Nebula to attack for 2. 1, 2. We are going to use Acrobatic Move to deal 2 damage to an enemy. 1, 2. And that is an attack event, so I get to remove a threat. Let's pull it off of Gene Pool just to get that. Under 6. Sure, why not? And then, after I play a attack event, deal 1 damage to an enemy. So I will deal the damage here. And now I will be done. All right, so we get 1 on the main, which gives us 1 on the Gene Pool. He is coming to attack. I'm just going to take it. So it is 2, just 2. I'm going to use my Keen Instincts to play Cross Counter, which again is both an attack, a defense, and a thwart event. Prevent 3 of it and deal 1 damage to an enemy and remove 1 threat from a scheme. Okay, so I prevent 3 of it, so I take no damage. Deal 1 damage to an enemy. I will deal it here, killing you. That is an attack event, so I get to remove a threat. I will take it from here. Now remove a threat here, and then I get to do a damage from that, which is based off of that. So that clears that. And then we are going to spend a Quinn Carrier for a True Grit after your hero defends against an enemy attack, which I did. Remove threat from a scheme equal to your hero's thwart. So we will take 2 off of that. All right, so that was his attack. This guy was defeated before he could attack, so now we're adding counter cards. When revealed, Unus activates against you. Gene Pool is down, so nothing there. I'll just take it. That's fine. So it is 2, 3, and exhaust a character I control. That's fine. We will exhaust Nebula. I take 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, now it is my turn. Much as I would love to do this multitasking to take care of things, I think what I will do is I will do 1, 2 for a momentum shift. Heal 2 damage from your hero. 1, 2. Deal 2 damage to an enemy. 1, 2. This is an attack event, so I get to remove a threat. Let's take it from Gene Pool. And because it is an attack event, I get to deal 1 damage to an enemy. And then let's just do 1, 2 to you. Okay. A villain phase. 1 here, 1 here. Coming to attack. Let's have Nebula jump in front of it. 2, star. Choose either place. Oh, wait a second. I forgot. Place 3 threat here. Okay, well, I'll give him the +2 because I forgot. So 1, 2, 3. I forgot that happens. And now our encounter card is the villain attacks you. I'll just take it. Attach this card to an infinite minion. There aren't any, so 1, 2. Okay, so we are going to use Chance Encounter. I'll put this over here to get Keen Instincts out. Keen Instincts will do multitasking. So I get to remove 2, and then 2 from another, and that's an attack event, so I get to deal the damage. This will do this, and I'm using it as a mental, so 1, 2, 1, 2, clear. And then, you know what, let us just flip and recover 3. 1, 2, 3. And I'm not going to use my ability right now. And we'll go back up. All right, so villain phase. We get 1 there, we get 1 there. We're scheming for 1. Ooh, 4 total. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now we get an encounter card, which is the Blob, 3.14. Cannot take more than 2 damage from an attack. Okay, my turn. So I'm going to use my ability. Look at the top card of my deck. It is not an attack or thwart event. So let's flip ourselves up. I am going to thwart 2. 1, 2. We'll see if this works. So after you thwart and removes all threat from a scheme, it does not say defeat the scheme, so that's important. Deal 3 damage to an enemy. I can only do 2 damage. And then I will do it again. We'll use one way or another to put specialized training out. We'll attach chance encounter to specialized training. And unfortunately, that is all I can do. So I deck out, so I'll get an extra encounter card. Oh, I did do 2 attack events, so I get to take 1 threat off because I did an attack event. Okay, so we get 1 here, 1 here. He is coming to attack. I will defend. So 2 plus boost. Take 2 indirect damage, so 1, 2. So I don't take any damage. I'm going to True Grit. Remove threat from it. Equal to my scheme. 1, 2. We'll take it from there. He comes and attacks for 1. And now we get 2 encounter cards. The first one is attached to an infinite minion. Nope. Gain Surge. Infinite. He's got guard, but that doesn't matter. Nothing else triggers. And we get another. Oof. Ouch, ouch, ouch. All right, my turn. Let us set the pace. We will take 1 off a scheme, and then we'll do a damage. I'm just debating on which one, where I want to do the damage. Okay, that was a thwart. We're going to go 1, 2 for a momentum shift. So heal 2 damage, 1, 2. Deal 2 damage, 1, 2. That is a attack event, so I get to remove a threat. And then here I get to deal a damage to an enemy. We'll do it there. I guess we'll get our conditioning room out. Can't afford to flip down, so we are just going to be trying to tank a bunch of damage. 1, 1, coming to attack. I will defend. Okay, either place 2 or he gets +2. I will place 2 on Gene Pool. So I take nothing. I'm going to use a Hone Instinct for a True Grit, which, yeah, we'll do it here. So I get a specialization. I'm going to do the combat specialization because these three cost ones are annoying. Okay, so that's that. So you go to the victory display. Now this triggers. Search your deck and discard pile for an ally, add it to your hand. I think Nebula is my only ally. So Nebula it is. Close and shuffle. That goes away. This was a thwart event, so I get to do 1 damage. That is to the blob. Okay, so that was Unus's attack. Now the Infinite Soldier will hit me for 2. Oh, I get to draw a card from doing that. Okay. Now we get our encounter card. Good, more side schemes. That's awesome. Okay. So let us get Nebula out. So get an attack or a thwart event. I think I'm going to do my thwart. I'm going to do a thwart event. Oh, it does not have to be a Gamora card. So hang on a second here. I am instead going to get multitasking. Okay, so we are going to use this to generate a mental for this. So 1, 2, 1, 2. Actually, 1, 2. That was a thwart event. So I get to do a damage. I will do it there. Let us use a strength to momentum shift. Heal 2 damage. 1, 2. Deal 2 damage. And that was a attack event, so I get to remove a threat. Let's take it off of you, and then I get to do a damage. Let's have Nebula do 2 off of here. Oh, and then I gotta put 3 there. Ugh. Don't really want to push him to the next level. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna flip down. We're going to get rid of chance encounter. We'll hold on to decisive blow. Oh, jeez. Look at all those. Turn the tide. So 1, 1. I might have forgotten that on 1. He schemes for 1. Ooh, 4. Well, I just lost. That was completely unexpected. Oh, well. That was fun. All right, I'm going to continue this on, seeing what would happen if we don't. We're going to cheat and just do that, because I don't want to end the game. But officially, I have lost. I am a big old loser. Sometimes the game just says no. Not at all. Okay, well, then I double lost this game. Let me see here real quick. Let's reset this. Let's real quick. Standard 1. Let me choose alphabetical. Let me try to go real quick here, see if I can try this again. this up a little bit. All right. Let's see here. I don't want true grit. Don't need momentum shift. I'm not going to do the sword right now. I do like that. So 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Let's do 1 for this. Oh, I suppose let me use my ability real quick. Nope. We're going to do 2 for heroic intuition. We're going to do a chance encounter here. We're going to flip ourselves up. We will just do this attack event, which just takes that out, but it does allow me to take a threat off a side scheme. And then let us do this. Identity specific upgrade, which is my sword. Get that out here now. That's gone. Victory pile. And now let's go get Nebula. Where is Nebula? There she is. So that goes away. All right, I'll leave Nebula in my hand, and we'll just ready up. Oh, I got my cross counter, so 1 there, comes to attack. I'm just going to take it. So 3, I am going to use the Quinn Carrier to pay for cross cutter, or cross counter, so attack, defense, thwart. Prevent 3 of the damage. I only took 3, so I get none. Deal 1 damage to an enemy. Remove 1 threat from a scheme. So 1 damage. Oops. 1 damage. 1 thwart. But then I get to do it a second time because this is an attack and a thwart event. So, and encounter card is attacks me. I'll just take it. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we are going to use Nebula to pay for a build support. I am going to set the pace to remove 1 threat from a scheme, which does damage there. Actually, no, I take that back. I'm going to do it here because I forgot. I'm a thwart of 3 now. 1, 2, 3. Okay, which the whole point is to cheat in Quinn Carrier. Victory pile. Yeah, let's flip ourselves over. We got good threat right now. Alright, so we got 1 here, 1 here. Goes to scheme. 1, 2. 1, 2. And we get... Give him... Oh, he activates against me. So 1. Just another 1. And then, because it's got 3, he gets a tough card. Alright, I'm going to use my ability. No. Oh, no. It is a attack or thwart event. So, nice. Alright. So, let us heal ourselves up. Then we'll flip up. We're going to spend that for Skilled Investigator. We're going to do one way or another for a multitasking. 1, 2, 1, 2. That is a thwart event, so I get to do that. Let us do this for multitasking. So 1 here, 1 here, or 2 here. And that is a turn the tide because I removed all the threat from a scheme. Deal 3 damage to an enemy. 1, 2, 3. Because it's an attack event, I get to remove a threat. And because it's an attack event, I get to deal 1 damage to an enemy. I do not, unfortunately, get to trigger Skilled Investigator. I don't need any of those right now. Alright, so 1 here, 1 here. Excuse me, 1, 1. Comes to attack. I'll defend 2, 3, 4, 5. Ouch. I take 3. 1, 2, 3. And Toad 2.0. After it engages, you place one upgrade you control face down under Toad. Well, that's kind of rude. Alright, we will... Oops, not that one. You. My skilled investigator is gone. Alright, we're going to use Quinn Carrier to put out a Keen Instincts. Keen Instincts, and one way or another, will pay for Momentum Shift. Heal 2 damage, 1, 2. And then deal 2 damage, 1, 2. And then, because it's an attack event, I get to remove a threat. Let's keep Gene Pool down. Because it's an attack event, I get to deal a damage. So, dun, 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 dun. I guess we will remove a threat here. Because of the thwart event, I get to deal a damage. And we'll just stay up. Alright, 1 here, 1 here. Coming to attack. I will defend. So 2 star, place 2 threat on Gene Pool. So I take nothing. I will then use... Honestly, I'm not going to use any of that. Okay, 1 encounter card, which is... Place 4 threat on Gene Pool. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ouch. I do not like that. Alright. I guess we'll do this for multitasking. 1, 2, 1, 2, and I get to do a damage. Well, that is really annoying because I was hoping to turn the tide that around, but oh well. So let us Quinn Carrier and turn the tide for a decisive blow. Deal 4 damage to an enemy. Actually 7 because I played a thwart event. 1, 2, 3, 4. But that's defeated. And because it's an attack event, I get to remove a threat. And so he has Retaliate 1 right now. Which I don't remember. They made a ruling as to if you defeat an enemy, if you defeat the villain and the next phase has Retaliate, is he considered having Retaliate for the attack or not? I don't remember what it is. I will take it, nonetheless. Oh, and I did, that was an attack event, so now after I play an attack event, I get to deal a damage. And that's not an attack, so it doesn't trigger, does not trigger Retaliate. I'm going to have my turn. Oh, I got my cross counter, nice. All right, 1 here, 1 here. He comes to attack. I'm just going to take it. Choose either place 2 threat on Gene Pool or he gets +2. I'll give him the +2. That's fine. And then I'm going to do Keen Instincts to pay for that cross counter. So I prevent 3 of that damage. I take 1. Then I deal a damage and I remove a threat. And then because it's an attack and a thwart event, I remove a threat and I deal a damage. And then I am going to use Quinn Carrier to pay for True Grit. So I defend it against an enemy attack, remove threat from a scheme equal to your hero's thwart, which is now 3. 1, 2, 3. So that goes away. I do not get the extra ping damage because it's only once per phase. Now encounter card is... Oh. Okay, well, I guess I'll flip and exhaust to remove this from the game. Let me look at the top card of my deck. It is an attack event, so I'll add it to my hand. The problem is the hero phase starts the turn, so I did not play any thwart events this turn. So 4 damage. So let's do this first. Let's do 2 damage. 1, 2. And then because it's an attack event, I get to remove a threat. And then because it's an attack event, I get to deal 1 damage to an enemy. All right, so I can either do 4 damage, which really is 5 with this, or I can do 3 and heal 3. So I think I'm going to go strength for momentum shift. So heal 2 damage, deal 2 damage. And then it was an attack event, so I get to deal another damage. And that's it. And then if I get a thwart event, then decisive blow will end this. Okay, didn't quite deck. Oh, and I do have a thwart event. All right, perfect. So we got 1 here, 1 here. Coming to attack. I will defend. So 2, 3, 4. I take 2. And now we get 1 encounter card, which is a guard minion, of course. That's okay, though. I still got this. Thankfully, that's down, so Keen Instincts in Quinn Carrier. Pays for forward momentum. Remove 3 threat from a scheme. We'll take it off a gene pool. That is a thwart event, so I get to deal 1 damage to an enemy, and again, it is not an attack, so I get to do that, I think. I'll do this just to be safe. I don't remember. But I will turn at the tide because I thwarted and removed everything. So 1, 2, killed you. That's an attack event, so I get to remove damage. And now 1, 2, and 3 attack event. Deal 4 damage, 7 if you played a thwart, which I did. And technically I do another damage with Gamora's sword. So there you go. Gamora, it took her 2 turns. It took her 2 tries, but Gamora takes down Unus and the Sci-Fi encounter set from Mojo. So Gamora is a lot of fun. She is, again, one of those more fiddly heroes that you have to remember the thwart, the finesse, and the precision to do those and make sure you're only doing those once at a time and that. But all in all, I really do like her. And I really wish Miss Marvel had to resource generators for attack and thwart events like Gamora does. I think that would be fair, but I'm just a Miss Marvel stan, and, you know, I'm always looking for ways to pump her up. So anyway, if you made it to the end of this, thank you so much for watching. Hope you liked it, the loss in the first one, and come back and smack him down a second time. If you want to see more of this, go ahead and hit subscribe. If you liked it, hit the like button. Leave a comment if there's something you want to see. Otherwise, thanks as always for watching, and have a great day, everybody.